Welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing an important topic that affects many data analysts and scientists who work with large data sets in R. Have you ever wondered if Lubridate, a popular package for working with dates and times in R, can handle large data.frames? If so, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll explore whether Lubridate breaks down when dealing with massive data.frames. We'll delve into the details of what happens behind the scenes and provide insights on how to effectively work with Lubridate, even when your datasets are enormous. So, let's dive right in. Lubridate is an excellent package for handling dates and times in R, making it a favorite among data enthusiasts. However, as our datasets grow larger, we might start wondering if Lubridate can keep up. The answer lies in understanding how Lubridate works under the hood. When you use Lubridate to parse or manipulate dates, it relies heavily on vectorized operations, which are incredibly efficient for smaller to medium-sized datasets. However, as your data.frames grow larger, these operations might start to slow down or even become memory-intensive. One of the primary reasons for this is that Lubridate uses a technique called string catching to speed up date parsing. This means it stores parsed dates in memory to avoid redundant computations. While this approach is excellent for smaller datasets, it can become problematic with larger data.frames as it consumes more and more memory. Another factor to consider is the way Lubridate handles values. When dealing with large datasets, it's not uncommon to encounter missing or n value. Lubridate uses a specific approach to handle these cases, which might impact performance when working with massive data.frames. Now, let's use an analogy to help illustrate what happens when we push Lubridate to its limit. Imagine trying to pour water from a large bucket into a small cup. As long as the bucket is relatively small, it's easy to pour the water without spilling. However, if the bucket becomes too large, you might start to struggle, and eventually the water will overflow. Similarly, when working with massive data.frames, Lubridate can become overwhelmed, leading to performance issues or even errors. This doesn't mean Lubridate is flawed. It's simply a matter of understanding its limitations and using it effectively within those boundaries. So what are the essential points to take away from this discussion? Firstly, understand that Lubridate is designed for efficiency with smaller to medium-sized datasets. As your data.frames grow larger, be mindful of potential performance issues related to memory, usage, and value handling. Secondly, be aware of the string catching technique used by Lubridate, which can consume more memory when working with massive datasets. And while Lubridate is an excellent package for working with dates and times in R, it's essential to understand its limitations, especially when dealing with large data.frames. By recognizing these boundaries, you can use Lubridate effectively within those limits and avoid potential performance issues. If you have any questions or comments about this topic, please don't hesitate to share them below. Your input is invaluable in helping us create more informative content for the community. If you found this video helpful, consider liking it and subscribing to our channel for more insightful discussions on data science and R programming. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to engaging with you further.